All right, real quick, let's talk about the fundamentals of building a budget, okay? Now, if you're building a budget for a potential business, it doesn't matter. Even if you're building a budget for like a project management activity, if you're building a budget for a home renovation, if you're building a budget for just your own finances, there are a few key things about budgeting, okay? About the word budgeting. Okay, so we have, oh, if you guys can see that. So you're building a budget for whatever it might be. Now, one thing you always have to include when building a budget, and I don't see most people doing this, is your taxes. There is not a single thing you're going to do here in America that is not going to have a tax cost associated with it. So your budget should always include taxes, okay? Next thing your budget always needs to include is the manpower. So it's the people. Whether that's going to be a vendor, a contractor, a AI bot, always include the people power, because when you're doing a budget, you're doing something institutional. So therefore, there's going to be people that are going to need to help you, even if you're building a budget for yourself. Because even if you're building a budget for yourself, there's tracking that has to go into it. There is your own time that has to go into it. So you always have a people cost to building a budget. Now, and one of the main things I don't see people always adding to is a contingency. Now, this is from my project management days, but having a contingency as part of your budget is just a little bit of money that you have aside, okay? Now, the main thing about building a budget that I don't see people doing. Sometimes people start to build a budget and then they start to trim the cost. Say, oh, I'm not gonna use this. I'm not gonna use that. Oh, I can get this for cheaper. I can get that for less. Don't do it. You're building a budget. A budget, think about it as an umbrella. And if you don't need your umbrella, fine, great. But to have it is critical. So the main thing about building a budget is rounding up. Every cost that you are going to incur, you have to round up. That is the way to properly build a budget for you to use, is to round up. Thank you.